Today, we're diving into something that can totally change the game for your career, building a personal brand at work. Think of your personal brand as your secret weapon for landing great opportunities and setting yourself up for career success. Basically, your personal brand is how people talk about you when you're not in the room. And so that means that you already have one, whether you're actively working on it or not. That's why it's so important to be intentional about what you want your brand to be and then consistently implementing. And that's exactly what we're going to get into today. Hi, I'm Jamie, and I'm here to transform how you work. I'm the founder of Career Brilliance, where we help people boost their business savvy and cross more things off their to-do list so they can fast track their path to professional leadership and enjoy their workday more. If that sounds good to you, be sure to like this video and hit subscribe so you never miss another one. Okay, grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's jump in. So let's start by talking about what a personal brand actually is. Your personal brand is the unique mix of skills, experiences, and personality that you bring to the table at work. When you've built a really strong personal brand, it can help you in a lot of ways. The first way is that it helps you to make a name for yourself at work, and it helps other people know what to expect when they're working with you. The second way is that it opens doors to new opportunities that align to the kind of work that you want to do. So this really happens in two ways. When you have a strong personal brand, the people around you at your company can start to identify upcoming roles that you would be a good fit for and letting you know that they're available so that you can actually participate. And the other way is that you will have the confidence to raise your hand for the opportunities that you know are in alignment with your brand and your goals. I also find that having a strong personal brand gives you confidence in some uncertain situation. You can really ground yourself in your personal knowledge to give you that boost that you need. And last, your personal brand is really key in career discussions where you are advocating for yourself, whether that's in an interview, trying to get promoted, or going for a raise. This is your story to tell, and so it's really important to get clear on this when you're going into a conversation like an interview or a performance review. When done right, your personal brand can be your golden ticket to faster promotions and more fulfilling workdays. Okay, so let's talk about actually defining your personal brand. And I have to make a little bit of a confession here. When I originally wrote out these notes, this video would have been like an hour long. There's really just so much depth here. And so if this is something that you are interested in going deeper on, I have a program that is going to launch in early 2025, and it will truly guide you through every single step in building your personal brand and so much more. So you can find the link to join the waitlist in the description. Okay, but for today, let's break down the 4 key areas of your personal brand. So it's going to be your skills, your presence, your values, and your future vision. Okay, so skills. Let's start by identifying any specific hard skills. So these are the things that are really the what of your day job. Anything that you learned in a class or in a training tends to be your specific hard skills that are relevant to your job. I especially like to call out any skills where you are either the best or one of the best on your team or in your company in that particular skill. I like to call these your known fors because they are the skills that you are known for. And these are the things that people are going to reach out to you for to get your expertise on. And they also really help set you apart from others. Your skills also include strengths like communication, problem solving, and leadership. Next up is presence, and this is all about how you interact with others. The 2 questions that I like to ask for this are, how do I want to be perceived? And also, how do I want others to feel after interacting with me? While we can't control other people's reactions to us, setting an intention around these questions help guide how we show up. So as you consider these answers, think about specific traits, attributes, and qualities that really describe the best version of yourself. So my personal brand at work is always to be perceived as someone who is professional, but with a flair of fun. So I'm happy to crack a joke or goof off occasionally, but most of the time when you interact with me, I'm going to be business and professionalism first. In addition to that, I want other people to generally feel like I am on their side after an interaction with me. So that often looks like freely giving genuine compliments, calling attention to other people's accomplishments, and also approaching tense situations with a you and me against the problem attitude rather than a me versus you mentality. I genuinely want to be people's biggest advocate, their biggest cheerleader, and a genuine co-problem solver. Okay, up next is your values. The concept of values are much larger than just your work context. They extend to every part of your life. And really, they should outline what is most important to you at your core. Common examples of these are family, growth and learning, travel, stability, freedom, health. There are no right or wrong values. These can be a really powerful part of your personal brand because they help represent who you are as a full, vibrant human. And finally, your future vision. So this can be as broad or as specific as you'd like, but having some sense of where you're headed is key in building a strong personal brand. This part really helps guide you to find opportunities that are aligned with both your skills and your values. And personally, this is my favorite part of a personal brand, probably because my top strength, according to the Clifton StrengthsFinder assessment, is futuristic, but I absolutely love dreaming up what the future could look like and where things can go in the future. Okay, so now that you've got some ideas about what all goes into building your personal brand, let's talk about how we actually put that into action and consistently communicate it. I really like breaking it down into 4 different chunks. The first one is anytime you're doing a formal written document. So something like a self-assessment for your performance review or a cover letter. Those are great opportunities to weave in elements of your personal brand through examples and stories. The next opportunity is in the conversations that you're having with your managers and your mentors. You can share what you're working towards and what excites you, especially when it comes to new opportunities. Having these conversations are also really important when it comes to things like performance reviews so that everybody's on the same page about what your narrative really is. The third opportunity are just your daily interactions. Whether it's emails or casual chats with your coworkers, you can make small adjustments to communicate in a way that aligns with your personal brand. And the last opportunity is really in the strategic sharing of personal stuff. For example, you can talk about volunteer work that you're really passionate about, or you can share that you're learning a new language because you'd love to live abroad someday. Building a strong personal brand isn't just about standing out. It's about being authentically you while also paving your way to professional success. By consistently living out your brand every day, you'll start to attract opportunities that align with where you're headed. All right, if you liked these tips, don't miss my free on-demand masterclass, How to Write Emails That Actually Get Answered. It's packed with tips on making sure that every email gets noticed. You can find the link for that in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.